Hey there, I'm Untitled and you're watching a review of Calen Morelli's Method One. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Untitled and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, today we're looking at Method One by Calen Morelli, and I bought this effect with my own money, so you are truly watching an unbiased magic trick review. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this review without wasting any time, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. First off, you need to know what actually is Method One. Well, Method One is a new effect from Calen Morelli and his new magic company, What. Now, What is actually an acronym standing for We Are Just Travelers Traveling Through Time. Now, this is his new magic company that he will be releasing stuff with in the future, so if you like to stay up to date with them, you can find them on Instagram and all that stuff. And this is not an endorsement, I just wanted to throw that out there because I think they're going to be putting out some really cool stuff. But back to what actually is Method One. Well, you have your spectators name any card in the deck. They can either choose one, they can name it by just thinking of one and then naming it out loud. It really is a free choice. You can have them name any of the 52 cards in a regular deck of cards. You then ask them to pull out their smartphone that has a flashlight on it, and then you take the flashlight and put your fingers up to it to show that if this was a fire, if this was heat, your fingers would heat up and possibly blister, but you don't have to phrase it that exact way. Then you reveal your fingers to your spectator, showing that it does look like a blister has appeared on your fingers from the light, and it is a blister of the 3 of Hearts, or the 2 of Spades, or the Jack of Diamonds. Whatever card they chose is really blistered on your 2 fingers right in front of them. Now, you're not just limited to playing cards, you can do this with 2-digit numbers as well, which I think is a nice touch because it opens up the door for some unique possibilities. Now, what will you be receiving if you decide to purchase Method One? Well, inside of this pouch you get the actual Method One gimmick that allows you to do this effect, and you also get an online tutorial video that is about 10 minutes long that is actually pretty thorough. Even though it's only 10 minutes, Calen walks through how to actually perform the effect, what you get, and talks a little bit about tips on the routine as well. How difficult is Method One to perform? It's not too terribly difficult to perform. I'd say within about 20 minutes to 30 minutes worth of practice and understanding the gimmick and how to use it, you should be able to perform this. It's really not that hard to do. How are the angles for Method One? The angles are amazing. You can do this 360 degrees surrounded, which I really like. This can pretty much be performed on the street, surrounded, anywhere, and I really like that. Is there any initial setup or DIY that you have to do? There is an initial setup that might take like 1 minute. It's really quick. It's not going to take that long. You don't have to get anything extra, no like scissors or glue or anything like that. Everything that is in the package is what you need to actually set this trick up. Now, once you set this effect up initially, you don't have to do any setup after that per performance. As long as you have the gimmick on you on your box, you're ready to go. Is Method One examinable? Well, it's kind of examinable because the gimmick itself is obviously not examinable, but it's on a card box that it really blends in with, so it kind of is examinable. I mean, you can let them like hold the box in their hand. They can't like obviously inspect the box, but them holding the box, if you don't make a big deal out of it, I don't think they'd realize anything is there. Are there any negatives to performing Method One? Honestly, I had a hard time coming up with negatives for this effect. I've really been struggling. I don't really see anything wrong with it. Now, maybe the fact that you can't have the box fully examined, like inspected like all the way around and stuff like that, but them holding the box I think is good enough. I don't think they would think anything's up with it, especially if you let them hold it, so I don't really have that many negatives. Are there positives to performing Method One? Yes, I love that this effect, it has so many possibilities. Like, you can do this with cards, you can do it with numbers, and then once you start doing it with numbers, there's so many other possibilities with that as well, especially if you do something like a card any number routine, but then the numbers on your finger, stuff like that. It'd be really cool, and I just love this effect in general, the idea of it, and I like blister effects, and the fact that this is like a free choice that they get to choose between 52 different choices or 100 different numbers, I guess, if you would like to do that version, is just really cool. I think that's awesome. What should this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $30 US, and is that a fair price? I mean, I would say so, yes. $30 is a fair price. You're getting a gimmick, and you don't have to do like any DIY to it, which is really nice, no do-it-yourself work, and once you do the initial setup once, you don't have to do setup after that again, so I think it's a really neat effect, and for $30, I think that's a fair price. What would I give this out of 10? I would give this a 10 out of 10. I really don't see that many things wrong with it. And I mean, even like I talked about earlier, the fact that the box isn't fully examinable, but the fact that you can still hold the box, or your spectators can hold the box and still not really tell anything's up, I think is awesome. I love the possibilities with it. The angles are great. It's just a really cool effect, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Should you pick this up? If you like blister effects, I totally recommend you pick this up because I think this is a really good take on the blister plot, and I think you'll like it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you leave feeling more informed about Method 1. Now, if you'd like to purchase Method 1, the link is in the description. You can go check that out. Once again, I purchased Method 1 with my own money, so you just watched an unbiased magic trick review. Hopefully, I'll see you in another video sometime soon. Remember to follow me on Instagram at TylerAnsweredMagic, and if you're watching this in January, I'm doing a flat pack giveaway, so definitely check that out as well. The details for the giveaway are in the description as well. Now, once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully, I'll see you in another one sometime soon. See ya. How easy is level 1 to... How easy is level 1 to... Okay, let's try it again. How easy is Method 1 to perform? It's not that... Did I say method or level? I don't even know.